right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is another webinar brought to you by our customer success team, and thank you all for joining us today. And let's just wait just a minute more so we can wait others to join us. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Anne. I'm part of the customer success team. I'm one of the CSMs, and let's just do a little housekeeping as we wait for others to join in. We have a chat box on the lower right corner that says chat. Right there, you can say hi or hello to everyone. Right there, saying hi. Hi, Marcus. So yeah, you can interact there. I'll be asking icebreaker question later on. You can put your answers right there. And then just beside that, hi, Deja. Hi, thanks for joining. And just beside the chat box, we have the questions tab. So this is where you're going to put in your questions. Just click on ask a new question. And I always look at this tab to answer any questions. So please avoid putting your questions in the chat box because they can get buried and I may not be able to read all of them. So keep your questions relevant to our topic today, which is all about TikTok reporting. And just post your questions on that questions tab. All right. So before we go into the TikTok reporting, I also want to touch base a bit on how you can publish TikTok videos directly from Sendable. And we are also going to be talking about, first, the video requirements, because it's important that you know if you're meeting the requirements before posting a video via Sendable. Let me first, I'm going to ask you guys to open this link and save it, bookmark it. So that contains the video requirements, not just for TikTok, but also for other platforms that we support. But for today, we're going to focus on TikTok. So bookmark that one. So just to ensure that you are aware of the different video requirements per platform. And for TikTok, the first requirement is that the video should be no longer than 3 seconds, of course. Before we go to the requirements, I almost forgot. We always start this off with an icebreaker. I want to keep it relevant to TikTok. So put your answers in the chat box. Our icebreaker for today is, have you ever bought something because you saw it on TikTok? Probably a trending item or a service or whatnot. Anything that you think you've bought just because you saw it on TikTok. Maybe bought it via TikTok shop or, the Yellow Basket. So for me, I am very guilty about this. I purchased cosmetics, creams, bag charms. I have a lot. Oh my God. Those are the things that I have on top of my head. So I'm interested to know what you guys have purchased. If you ever purchased one, if you didn't purchase anything, you can let me know. I get it. Good for you. You're not being persuaded to just purchase something trending. Marcus said, funky office lights. I'm almost at the verge of getting one. No for Steve, nothing yet for Deja. Good job, guys. Good job. Clothing, Georgia. Yes. Yes, there are good clothing on TikTok too. Yep. Standing desk. Almost. I got a standing desk, but not because of TikTok, but I've seen it on TikTok. But I think I got it on Instagram. But yeah, keep your answers coming in. And then we will now, I think I should share my screen as well as I start going through the different video requirements. Okay, I'll just double check. All right. Am I sharing the right screen? All right, yes. Okay, so let's go back to the video requirements before we publish a TikTok video. I've mentioned about the duration of the video. It should be at least 3 seconds, and the maximum is 60 seconds. Now, ideally, you do not go over 60 seconds, so the ideal time would be maximum 59 because milliseconds do count. Sometimes it becomes 60.5, 60.7, and 60.2, and that can eventually fail when you do that. So rule of thumb, keep it to be saved at 59 max, 59 seconds. The format for the video, it can be MOV, MP4, or WebM. Those are acceptable video file formats. For the size of the video, it should be no more than 250 MB. Anything smaller than that is good. Frame rate for the videos must be from the range of 23 FPS to 60 frames per second. And a 360 pixels maximum is also a requirement for both the width and height of the video, right? Now that we know those requirements, I think there are other technical aspects that you can check on the link that I sent you. Just check it out. But here, before we go on to the TikTok reporting, we will try to post a TikTok video. So you normally just go to the compose box or compose button, and I'll pick my demo TikTok account here. Okay, and as you notice, TikTok can handle a maximum of 2,200 characters right here at the bottom. So go no more than 2,200. And you'll also notice that there's a banner here letting you know that TikTok videos can sometimes take 2 to 30 minutes to process or to post. In my case, I don't really post long videos based on my testing. I normally don't post 10-second videos, so it's not so instantaneous, but it just takes seconds and less than a minute to process. But if you do post a big file, a big video, and a long video, then that could probably take longer. So just take note of that one. Now I'm going to add a video from here, and I'll pick the video from my computer. So this is going to be a short one, and the file size is not even 2 MB, so this shouldn't take long for it to upload to Sendable. And as you can see, we have this thing going on showing you the percentage, and it will go on 100% in no time because it's a 4-second video. There you go. And notice that we also have this pencil icon. Now, this is not for you to edit the video. This is for you to pick a thumbnail for the video, right? So let's just wait for it to fully show up. There you go. I can pick a thumbnail by clicking that pencil icon. Though I can't upload a custom thumbnail, but I get to pick a still image from this video. Oh, I guess I'll just pick this one and save it. There you go. And I'm going to put some copy of the content here. Maybe I'll say visiting the Netherlands. And I'll put some hashtags here. I'll say, do you do FYP, hashtag FYP to TikTok? I don't know if that still works, but yeah. Okay, heading down, you have the options to allow the viewers to leave a comment to your video. Just put a check on that one. You also have the ability to allow them or disallow them to duet or to stitch the video. So for those of you who don't know, duet and stitch are two different things, but basically they're going to be using your video. When they see it, they can stitch it. That means stitching means they will show your video first, and they're going to add and stitch their own video. So normally it happens if they want to react or if they want to do a trend, they stitch the original video showing the original video and then putting their own video. On the other hand, duet means that they're still going to be using the original video, but it's going to be side by side. So it's not showing the video, your video first, but it's going to be a duet, like at the same time, simultaneous video, your original video and their own video. So if you want them to do that, which most of the times they allow, so that's part of engagement, then you can leave them checked right here. And if you're ready to send it out, you can click on send now. Or if you want to schedule it, of course, you can just click this schedule button, scroll it, and then you'll find the date and time. You can pick even the best or the optimal time if you wish. But for now, I'm just going to schedule it now. Right. There you go. It's now under scheduled. It should go out anytime. I should have opened my TikTok here. Okay, it should go. It should go out. It didn't become undelivered yet, so it should have gone there. Now, once you've posted a video, it's as simple as that. So maybe you're thinking, I just posted a raw video, okay? This is just a raw video. If you want to put inlay text or like an onlay text or maybe word art or something, what is this, very old. If you want to put a different audio, you can't do that outside Sendable. So maybe you can do that on Canva or other video editing, and then just save it to your computer and then pull it here within Sendable, because you cannot do all those stuff, fancy things of editing the video. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm excited to tell you guys that we are going to have video editing feature on Sendable this year. So you heard that right. Maybe I'm not in the position to tell exactly when, but somewhere mid this year. So just keep an eye out on that one. We will definitely have a video editing capability soon. Okay. Now I want to share this time the reporting. So if you head over to Reports Hub, you'll see our quick reports. And you can either click this TikTok quick report right here. You can also do that here on the left menu. Either works. Now you can only run a report for one TikTok account at a time. All right. So I have two here, so I'm just going to run this active one. And if you check here on the right side, you have the date duration. The defaults are last 7 days, last 30, and last 60 days. There's no way for you to customize the date duration, and I don't think that's available on TikTok natively as well. I checked it. They do have very similar defaults. We have the option for you to download a PDF, so you can save it and probably send it over to your clients if you wish. And we have a lot of tooltips here to show you some information. Something to take note of, there may be a delay of 24 to 48 hours for some of the data here to display. So if you're looking to get data from your previous day, it may be complete or it may not be, because it can take probably 24 to 48 hours. So just take note of it. And we also show the comparison, the previous day. So in this case, I have last 7 days, and it also shows the previous 7 days. And as you can see here, these are the previous data and the comparison. So let's go into it one by one. So you'll have the profile views. I got 9 profile views for the last 7 days. I already have 179 followers for the last 7 days. I didn't gain or I didn't lose any followers. That's why it's 0% here as a comparison for the previous 7 days. And I also got 1,100 video views. And I had a huge drop on video views, probably because I'm not posting that viral video. Interactions are your comments, likes, and also shares from the videos on your account. Now, if we head down here, you'll see the performance module. It kind of shows you an idea within the week, because again, we selected last 7 days. Within that last 7 days, what is the best performing day? So obviously it's going to be this big spike here. It's on the 20th of January. So you see we have 351 total views for the videos that I did on that day. And the previous period shows me 5,000. So I was doing a lot better from previous 7 days, like probably 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So looks like I had a viral video, 5,500 views like a couple of weeks ago. So that will show up here as the previous period. And the growth is negative because I obviously had much more video views the previous last 7 days. And the interactions are over here. They're color coded. So likes are in black, and then blue would be comments, and shares in red or pinkish red. I don't know exact hue of red this is. You'll see also the numbers on each of them when you hover onto it. So looking at the data, the best engaging day would be the 16th of December. So that's this, because it got 8 likes, 2 comments, and 1 share. Previous period, 163, doing a lot better. previous 7 days. That's why the growth here is negative 93.25%. So it kind of gives you a starting point on where to look at. So you have to compare, obviously, what are you doing good 7 days ago versus the last 7 days. So it's up for you to strategize. So these are very important information that you can put into consideration. Next one would be the videos engagement. This is again for the lifetime of the videos that you have on your account. We have we have drop down here. You can first look at engagement of all the published videos within the selected period. In this case, it's last 7 days. So we check the engagement first. You'll see how many views that each of these. So obviously I only had 3 posted videos for the last 7 days, and it will show you how many views you got for each of those videos. How many likes this video got? Did I get a comment? No. Did I get a share? No. This one did get a share right there. And you'll see this one had more video views compared to the other 2. If you switch that and do the watch metrics, you'll see the average time watched, total time watched, full video watch rate. Mind you, these are in seconds and milliseconds, so 2 seconds and 29 milliseconds. If you check the sources, so I guess this would be one important thing to consider. Did they see the video coming from their FYP or the For You page? Looks like a lot of them saw it from their FYP. Is it because they're following you? Did they check it from the following tab on top of TikTok? There is a following tab there. Did they catch this video because of the hashtag or because of a trending audio that you use? So they can easily go there and scroll and check any videos that that's using that exact same audio. Or did they go to your personal profile to view your videos? Did they search for your video? In this case, no, they didn't. For others, these are a combination of a lot of things. This can be unexpected traffic that even TikTok cannot analyze. This can be because your video was embedded somewhere on a web page and then they clicked it. Or if it was a direct share from one user, directly share it to another user. So that they will all fall under others and any other sources that TikTok cannot analyze and provide us. Okay, so those are the things that you can see under the videos module. Heading down here, of course, we want to know the demographics of your followers and the viewers of your TikTok account. You'll have the female and male genders right here. You'll always have not specified because people just don't want to specify their gender on their profile. Some of them don't, and we perfectly understand. So it's color-coded. So in this case, you'll see a large chunk are male viewers for this specific TikTok account. And we have 1 not specified. And you also see on the right side, you'll see the large chunk is coming from the Philippines. So I have a lot of viewers from the Philippines for this TikTok account. Second is United States and then New Zealand. So you'll see that in that hierarchy with the top on the, of course, the top of the list. This is the lifetime views across your published videos, okay, for this specific period, which is 7 days, last 7 days. Now, the last module would be the publishing module. So since we selected last 7 days, it will show you this week. And the red one would show high, medium is black, and low is blue. So I posted 3 videos on Wednesday, last Wednesday. So this is just last week. And that's the reason why I got this red circle right here. And it appears that I've posted around 10:37 p.m. So that's the most frequent time. It has been rounded off to 11. Currently, so you may ask, is this, what time zone is this based? Currently, it's based on UTC, but that's going to change. We are working on changing that and should be based on the time zone of the dashboard. So whatever time zone I have for this dashboard, then it's going to be following that time zone. So not for now, it's currently at UTC, but I'll let you know. The last module that I want to discuss is the followers online. So it shows you the days of the week And here you'll find that I have highest followers online of the week is 59. And I guess I got it here, Friday. So the darker the colored, I think is red wine or maroon. I can think of maybe I should be posting a lot during Fridays at 12 p.m. because I'm getting a lot of followers. Well, people are liking the videos I'm posting on Fridays compared to other days and times of the week. So again, it's going to help you strategize. All right. So those are the things that I want to discuss for you about the TikTok reporting. Let me see if I have other things that I need to talk about. I think those are, there are metrics that will not show up if you have less than 100 followers. Particularly the demographics, you should have at least 100 followers, and audience, this one audience by country, they will not show up. You will get a prompt saying that you must have at least 100 followers. Okay, I think that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's any questions. Okay, we don't have any questions, so let me go to the chat tab. I need to stand. Live selling is too good. I can relate to that. Tell me about it. The maximum video length is 60 minutes on TikTok, not seconds. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, hold on. Let's check that. Let's see. Just give me a moment as I check. 3 seconds, 59 seconds. Well, for an API, so we're using an API, so that means we are kind of limited. So whatever you can do natively is a little different than what you can do using an API. So Sendible is using an API to communicate with TikTok and other social media platforms, and we're bound by specific requirements, and that is 60 seconds and not 60 minutes. Well, you can do that natively if you post natively using the TikTok app on your phone, then you can. But if you're going to do it with Sendible, that's 60 seconds maximum. If that changes, we will let you know. Hopefully that gets changed. I'm not sure if it's an API limitation, but yeah, we'll see. But thank you for pointing that out. Oh yeah, looks like Marcus did answer that one for Rosie. Thanks, Marcus. Can you do, let's now head on to the questions. So we have questions here. Let's go first with Lorena. You mentioned that we can only run one TikTok report at a time. What happens if my client has 2 or more TikTok accounts? Well, you can just simply switch to, like what I'm doing right now. You can still see it, right? I can switch to other TikTok account here and I can run reports. You just can't combine 2 reports. You can only run one report at a time for TikTok. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Lorena. Taylor has a question. Will those stats with under 100 followers be the same on TikTok? Should I look at the analytics directly there? I started with less than 100 followers. I can't tell for sure, but I had a difficulty seeing such as demographics if I have less than 100. I cannot tell for sure, so don't quote me on that. But I believe that's also on TikTok, that you can't view less than 100, just for specific, not all metrics, okay, just specific metrics. Okay, let's head over to the question of Lorena. Again, can I do bulk upload? Not at the moment. We can't do that. We are working on doing videos on bulk compose or bulk upload. So maybe we can in the future. So we will let you know. Once we're able to do videos on bulk compose, then I think we can do bulk uploads on TikTok too. So yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed on that one. All right, we still have 6 minutes. Any other questions that you want to ask? None? So no, okay. There are pretty good things or stuff coming in this year. We have upcoming webinars. So first, I'd like to thank you all for joining me for today's webinar. Let me just stop sharing my screen. Yeah, join us next month. We have what we call Threads integration. So we are excited for that one. Yes, you heard that right. Next month, you'll be able to post directly via Sendable and post it to Threads. We'll have a webinar, so keep an eye out for our email invite so that you can join that webinar. If you have any questions, suggestions, or maybe any topics that you want to discuss in future webinars, so just shoot us an email. That's success@sendable.com. All right, so I'm going to give back your 5 minutes. And again, we appreciate you taking the time to join us today. And we will see you on our next webinar. Yes, Marcus will do the next webinar. Thanks, guys. Do sign up when you get that email. All right. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks. Bye. Thanks, Isha. Bye for now.